Started. Ladies and gentlemen, promising initiatives have been taken both at the national and international levels aimed at addressing the challenge of climate change. The adoption of the Paris Agreement and the Sustainable Development Goals in 2015 are but two crucial steps in this effort. They speak of the global acceptance of the view that all the people and countries of the world need to work together for our common future. India ratified the landmark Paris Agreement that was reached at the 21st Conference of Parties 4 days ago on the occasion of Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary. I am glad that our ratification has occurred prior to the next conference of parties, and I hope that it will encourage other countries to follow suit. If the legally required ratification by countries who together account for 55% of the global emissions is achieved, it will enable the coming into force of the Paris Agreement before the next conference. This will be a major boost to our fight against climate change. I take this opportunity to compliment France for its effective leadership at the Paris Conference. The world is facing challenges in all the three dimensions of sustainable development: economic, social, and environmental. On the one hand, over 1.25 billion people are still living in poverty. On the other, patterns of unsustainable production and consumption are endangering our planet's ecosystems. This threat presents us with an opportunity to work together. Global action built on partnerships is required to achieve sustainable economic and social progress, inclusive growth, and protection of the Earth's ecosystems. Both the national determined contributions and the sustainable development goals impel us to look beyond national boundaries and act in solidarity rather than in silos. Collective action indeed is necessary to address the shared concerns of our world. I am happy that through the World Sustainable Development Summit, TERI is taking a lead in providing a platform for sharing of experience and for collaborating on strategies for result-oriented action. This collaboration between governments, private sector, academia, and civil society will be a vital source of knowledge, innovation, expertise, and solutions in tackling the twin and interlinked challenges of development and environment. The theme of this summit, Beyond 2015, people, planet, and progress will motivate us to transform the way we think about progress. The barometer of prosperity is not merely economic growth but the well being and availability of opportunities for all. Prosperity can be secured only when our planet remains healthy. We must work towards effective governance of our planet's natural resources to ensure clean air and water. We must also work towards adequate food and nutrition for all people. Reducing socio-economic inequalities is a universal agenda that requires urgent action by all nations. I hope this World Sustainable Development Summit will deliberate on policy, discourse, and conceptualize new solutions to find innovative pathways of development. I am confident this conclave will witness the formation of multi stakeholder partnerships that will benefit all while safeguarding Mother Earth's ecosystems. I conclude by wishing you all success in your deliberations. Honorable members of Parliament and state legislatures, distinguished representatives from the media and legal communities, ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to be here today to inaugurate the CPA Parliament and Media Law Conference in this port city of Visakhapatnam. The Commonwealth Parliamentary Association has been actively engaged in the issue of media freedom and its relation to Parliament. 15 years back, the CPA and the Parliament of India, in association with several Commonwealth media organizations, held a conference on Parliament and the media, building an effective relationship, which was followed up with other similar conferences focused on various aspects of an informed democracy. It goes without saying that a free, responsible, and diverse media is as vital to parliamentary democracy as democracy is for freedom of speech and expression. An independent media can play crucial role in building and molding public opinion, which in turn influences decision making process. The freedom of the press, which it was once called and now includes freedom of every kind of mass media, is not simply freedom of journalists, editors, or proprietors alone to report and comment, but it includes public's right to know and to participate in free flow of information. While Commonwealth countries generally recognize the right of the media to a fundamental level of freedom, in practice, this right is constrained as well as protected by constitutional provisions, statutes, legal precedents, and licensing conditions. In India, media freedom is continuously secured through fundamental right to freedom of speech and expression in Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution. However, right to freedom of speech and expression comes with some restrictions such as sovereignty and integrity of country, security of state, public order, decency or morality, etc. In recent years, there has been progress on freedom of expression with several Commonwealth countries enacting sustainable and substantial legislation on it.